Dark today. Good morning, good morning. Almost afternoon. How's everybody doing? Welcome to Yarn Basket Toys. I'm Rebecca. I'm actually stuffing a bear right now. I'm pretty sure I'm using almost the entire bag of stuffing for this bear. It's huge. Hello, Melissa, Lisa, Tammy. Thank you for joining. Hi, Frizzy. I hope you guys all got to get a little snack or some more coffee before coming back on. Lots of things to share today. Hello, Tank. Hi, baby. I had 3 cups. I've actually switched. I have some cooler drink now for my throat. Still a little sore, a little scratchy. Not quite as bad as when I woke up, which is nice. I feel a little out of sorts today, but I'm here. Hi, Grammy Rita. Also, I have to turn on my fan when I am on live because it's really, really noisy and it's really hot in my room. So I am not positive. This is all of the yarn I have left to make a head for this gigantic bear. So I had to order some more this morning. And I did get the same color law according to the website. But it's not coming until the 6th. And I have to have it done for the 7th for this little boy's birthday party. This is the bear so far. He's huge. Hello, Marianne. Hi, Connie. I didn't like the pattern for the feet, so I actually used Annette's pattern for her boggy bear for the feet. It worked out really, really well. So Annette, you did fantastic on the feet. They were able to translate to this, and the head is going to be a little tricky. So I'm at the point now where I'm going to have to kind of redo the pattern. So I'm not going to be able to work on this too much while we're sitting here chatting, although the stuffing and shaping is going to take a while first before I even get to the head. Good morning, Rackle. Did I miss anybody? I'm trying to keep an eye while I'm doing it. It's a little strange. Hi, Lori. And then part of the head is going to be this color, which is the Amigo. Whoa, bear overboard. It's the Amigo Chunky in, what's the color? Okay, so on here it doesn't tell the actual color, it just gives a number. 37. It's a little brighter orange than I'd like, but they didn't have one that was any other different color. Hi, Monique. And I guess looking at Bear in the Big Blue House on the online on some of the pictures, his face is a little oranger. This is coming after this. Okay, the customer sent me a pattern. I don't know what was wrong with the pattern, but actually every example I've seen since I tried making it, they all look weird. So this is what the pattern showed. There's no way I'm giving that to that customer. It's awful. Like weird headlines. It looks like an alien. So hopefully this other one will turn out better once I redesign the head. And I like the colors better, but it's gigantic. It's going to be bigger than the 1-year-old little boy that it's for. Hi, Amber. I made it on. My throat is still a little sore, but not too bad. So I've got lots of stuff. So I did tell you guys about the art exhibit that I had. You'll have to pardon it a little bit. Obviously needs reblocking. I blocked it before it went to the art exhibit, but it has been almost 6 years since that art exhibit. So it's been displayed in my room, but it's a little bit curling up on me. So this yarn right here was a special hand-dyed yarn that a local lady did for me. I told her that I want it to look like fire. She thinks it looks more like mustard and ketchup, but I think it looks great. I did put in the description the 2 patterns that I used to combine on this. The actual body, which you can't really see much of, and I'm not going to turn it around because it'll fall over, is from Egyptiancraftershop on Etsy. And the wings are Crafty Intentions, Megan Lapp, on Ravelry. I do believe they both have YouTube channels as well. I'm not certain on that. And then I just used 2 doll stands to be able to make it stand up. And then lots of sewn on pieces and little pins to keep it from flopping over. There is wire in the wings. Amber, I know you love wings with wire. Thank you, Frizzy. So it was on an art exhibit. It's a seraphim angel, as I pictured it in my mind. It was an art exhibit for a local art thing. I'm not exactly sure what it was for, but it was at a local church. It's a really big church here, and it was called the Throne Room of God. And so that's what this is. It's what I imagined when I read it. It's based off the book of Revelation, the seraphim angel in the throne room of God. So that was pretty fun. I knew exactly what I wanted, so I just went on the search for I was not writing patterns at the time, and so I went on the search for patterns that I could combine to make what I was envisioning in my head. It came out pretty much exactly as I envisioned it. So whenever anybody asks me what my favorite piece that I've ever made is, this is it. I really do love the dragons, but this one, it was something that I was able to have a vision of, and then be able to piece together on my own. It was the very first time I ever did anything like that, not following any kind of patterns to have the final result. So that was kind of cool. What kind of hooks, Tank? I don't know how to say that. Leak. Frizzy, I did go and get something to eat because I had forgot. Likey, okay. I had forgot. See, your son is not the only person. I forgot. I got up at 7 o'clock this morning and forgot to eat until almost time for me to come on live. Yes, thank you. The other thing I have to show you is, I know my friends on Discord all saw this, but this is my other little thing I like to do. And we had our state championship archery this weekend, and I won state champion for 30-yard pins. I didn't have a lot of competition, but I was not the only one in my class. So I'm pretty proud of that. I used to shoot all the time with my husband, and then we had kids, and, you know, life got in the way. And so I hadn't shot in 30 years. And I started shooting about 4 weeks ago again. And if that was only my third tournament, it was a state championship. I was pretty proud of that. I have some wooden hooks, but I don't really like them. They aren't really polished, though. I don't know what brand they are. Somebody gave them to me as a gift. Thank you, Tank. It is exactly what I envisioned when I was given the challenge for it. So I really enjoyed doing it. I don't think I'm going to get a full hour out of this because my throat really does hurt. Apparently, though, it must be like an allergen or something that was in the air at our shoot, because my son and his girlfriend both were complaining about sore throats when they woke up this morning. Thank you, Connie. Oh, I use knitting needles to keep my work together, to sew things on straight. I use the big skewer knitting needles with the ends. This actually still has some skewers in it. I kept it in it so that it wouldn't. Yarn is actually heavier than people think, and so even when you do it over wire, it weighs it down and bends it quite a bit. Oh, nice. Nice. 6 inches may not be big enough for some of the projects that I do. So next week, if you want to see it before it goes to the store, I can set my dragon up behind me so you guys can see that. I know you guys see it in pictures a lot, but sometimes seeing it next to somebody, you see exactly how big it is. Oh, good, Connie. So it shows exactly what people think about when they read about it. Okay, Tank, I will do that. And then they want it at the store to display, but I have to make another one before I want to do that, I think, because I bring it to all my markets. It really draws people into the booth. I think my next one is going to be a black and gray one, though. Okay, Rita, I will set my dragon up next week, so you guys can all see it. I think I'm going to have to start using thicker wire for it. Well, that's what I told the lady who did the yarn. It's Fiber Owl Yarn Company, by the way. I know I've talked about them before. She does have a Facebook page and I think an Instagram page. But she's only about 25 or 30 minutes from my house. Yeah, Connie, my son is a welder, and so I've tried different different wires that he has. And I think I just have to go up to the next size on the dragon wings. And she told me, in fact, the first hank of yarn she did, she's like, no, I'm not going to give that to you. It looks like ketchup and mustard. And, but she had a pretty good vision. I told her I wanted it to look like it was on fire. And then the other yarn, this is literally just paint box, worsted weight yarn, and the body is just made of red heart. I didn't care if it was scratchy or soft, or I just needed a 4-weight acrylic, and I knew most of it was going to be hidden. Bye, Rachel. I don't have any baling wire, but I do have the next step up on the welding wire, so I might try that. I've adjusted the dragon pattern a couple of times. Next week when I have it showed, I will also go ahead and lost my train of thought, sorry. Oh, I will put it in the description where I got that pattern. That is a paid pattern on Etsy. Hi, Sonia. So what else is everybody else working on today? I'm going to stuff this bear while we chat a little bit. It's because my throat is really sore. But I don't have a headache or a fever today, so that's nice. What are you guys all working on? Amber, are you still doing school? Oh, how old's your grandson, Connie? Eight. That's a fun age. My after-school program that I just retired from is from 5 years old to 10 years old. Ooh, 5 kids. All right, Frizzy, have a good day at work. Wow, a month. That's a really long time. I bet you've had fun, though. My grandson's getting ready to go to school. Not sure how I feel about that. He's excited, though. I don't know. I probably have to think about what I want for lunch. It used to be me leaving Frizzy and having to listen to her on the car on my way to work. So we've changed places. Oh, that's fun. Does he live far away, Connie? Oh, it's only about 20 minutes from my house. I don't know. They were over an hour away, and I hated it. And they moved closer. I can't even imagine being. Although when my kids were little, We lived 1,200 miles away from anybody in our family. We moved when my youngest was just an infant. Oh, oh, that's so sweet. So in the archery shoot up, so you're not shooting with people you know, and my group out with was all young boys. There was a 9-year-old, a 13-year-old, and a 14-year-old. They were shooting in a different class, but we shot as a group together. They were the sweetest boys ever. I told their parents too when we finished shooting and we were all back at the house, the clubhouse thing, waiting for the award ceremony and all that. I just let their parents down. They were the most polite kids I've seen in a really long time. I'm pretty sure this bear is definitely going to be bigger. Like, he's huge. Oh dear. Although I know they love him. I was afraid of that, Hank. Tank, when I started shooting again, because years ago I was fine, but since then I've broken my wrist twice. I've torn my rotator cuff. You know, I have arthritis in places that I didn't have when I was 20. And but I've been able to do it. Now I started with a really low poundage. Like, I don't think Hank is fun. I don't think I'd be able to hunt with the legal draw weight. I think it's 45 pounds, and I think my bow is only 35. Oh, that would hurt so bad. Hank and Mo, I can't get it. 52 is the legal poundage. They talked about lowering it, but as somebody who also is part of a hunting guide service, I don't think that should happen. I mean, even the low poundage people that come and hunt with us, they just wound the deer too much. It doesn't penetrate enough to be able to, and I don't think that's a good thing. Oh my gosh, 54 days in traction? I got out of my mind. How did you not go crazy, like sitting still for that long? Although you were probably on some pretty significant pain meds as well, right? Amber, did you get the bag for your surprise person done? The surprise bag for your person done? I don't know if you're still here or not, Amber. I just thought I'd ask. Oh. Yowza. Yeah, the poundage on my bow, I shot it at 40 yards last week, and it went in maybe about that much in the target. Like, so, and my poundage is at 38. So, I mean, I wouldn't shoot a deer at 40 yards anyway, but, oh, that's right. Thank you, Lisa. Oh, at 10 years old, yeah, I bet you were. 10 years old, I've never known anybody who could sit for that long and just be still for that long. I know, so my son has had 4 heart surgeries. And whenever he had to be on restriction from after all his surgeries, keeping him still was absolutely a nightmare. The first one, he was 3 years old. Tell a 3-year-old boy he can't run. Whew. There you go, Melissa. That's fun too. That's fun too. I don't have the pew pew that I used to shoot though. My when we lived up north. Hi, Tara. Thank you for joining. Yes, we do remember you. I think I better put some more rounds on this bear. I think he's stuffed as much as he can be for right now. Bye, Connie. Yes, Tara, there's the body of the bear. He's going to be getting his head on soon. It's pretty big. Actually, when I was making this, Tara's probably too young to remember this, but unless she's watched it on Netflix, but it reminds me of the turkey scene on Friends where he gets the turkey stuck on his head. Anyway. So Tara, he is the bear in the big blue house. Is that the one that that you used to watch as a kid? It does, Melissa. I'm hoping it improves once the head gets on, but I invite Joey over and stick it on his head. Oh, okay. Well, as long as it reminds you of a bear and not just a turkey, I think we're okay. I sent a picture to the customer. She's pretty happy with it so far. But I'm going to be playing Yarn Chicken for finishing it up, which I don't love, but it is what it is. I did order more. Hopefully it comes in time. Hi, Tammy. Oh. That is a seraphim angel, Tara, based on the book of Revelation in the Bible. It was an art exhibit that I did at a local art gallery. Sorry. Oh, that's fun. Good job. What were you doing in the art exhibit or the crochet exhibit? What did you make for it? Hi, Beth. Sorry, I'm a little quiet today. My throat hurts really bad. Tara, what was There has been no crochet work in 15 years. Tank, I drank some ginger tea with some raw honey in it. It did feel good. It's just that I've been talking a little bit more, so 30 minutes of talking has kind of gotten it a little. Oh, very nice, Tara. I was wondering the same thing, Tank. That was my next question. Okay, school. Huh. Yeah, Tara, crochet is not something that a lot of people did up until just about 5 or 6 years ago. A lot of people jumped on board with it. It's kind of a lost art. It's good to see that younger people are doing it. Hmm. Well, that's out of high school. So I've been crocheting for 31 years. You're making a bee bag charm. Ah! Are you finishing 7th grade? Did you just start 7th grade? I know you said this morning that it's pretty stressful. And being an adult is very stressful, yes, but 7th grade is stressful. I do know, like, in this. Okay, so you just started. In schools here, that is just starting junior high. I don't know what they call it where you are. Nice, Tank. 57 years. Good for you. Amber will need to see a picture on Discord when you can. I don't know if you want to put it on there and she'll see it, or if you want to wait until she gets it. So when I was growing up, Amber, it was called middle school. 5th through 8th was middle school. But here they do elementary, higher elementary, junior high, and high school. It's kind of weird. Yeah, Beth, crochet's still not listed on a lot of things. Six and seven is, so they consider 8th grade junior or high school, Tank? I know Frizzy said James is getting ready to start 7th grade. And Amber, do you have one in 7th grade or 8th grade? Ooh, girl, what time do you have to get up for school in the morning? Oh, okay. It's on a different campus. That explains it. Oh, I'm not a morning person, Tara. 5:30 would not work for me. 3rd, 7th, and freshman. Gotcha. My oldest will be turning 30 in January. And my youngest will be 25 next year. Makes me feel old. I remember having to be at the bus early, Tara. I just never liked it. My morning classes were not good classes for me. So, Marianne, ours was essentially the same, except 5th was with the 6th through 8th because they were at a different campus. So I went to a regional school. So, hi, Sharon. So every town had their own elementary school, K through 4, and then everybody in 7 towns would go to the middle school, which was let me see. Oh, Amber, that is so cute. I don't know if you want me to show it or not. I won't show it unless you tell me I can, because I know that. Oh. So you only go up to 10th grade, Tara? Okay. Okay. Well, I don't know if I can get it to go on my camera. I don't know how to put it up on. I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to put it on. Oh, share screen. So hold on. There we go. Can you see that? That is really pretty, Amber. I like that. Oh, I think I accidentally just closed Discord all the way out. Learning the little nuances of things when you're online is kind of strange. I like to usually practice things, so. I really like that, Amber. That's really cute. And if you put that on that bag that you're making, it really will look like a honey pot. Sorry, I could not get the glare off my glasses today. But I cannot see you if I don't. You guys will all be a blur in the chat. Good job on that. All right, guys, I'm going to head off. My throat really hurts. I'm going to maybe get some more ginger tea and see if that helps a little bit. I probably am going to take some Tylenol and maybe do a little rest before I move on. Thank you all for joining me. Really appreciate it. I know you guys have been great support for getting me on here. But when I was going, I don't want to know, I don't know, could do it. So thank you all. I hope you have a great rest of the day. See you all next week. I will be back same time, Tuesday, 11 a.m. Thank you all so much. Bye-bye.